We are presenting a case of meniscus extrusion in a 38-year-old lady. She sustained an injury 15 days old and she has a pop noise in the knee and then he had difficulty in bearing weight. If you see the MRI scans, you can appreciate that there is a significant meniscal extrusion which is much more for her age. All the signs including the ghost sign and the extrusion sign is positive. And if you see the anteromedial border of the tibia, you can see that there is a hyperintensity there which is suggestive of a chondral lesion which can be appreciated in all the MRI images. And this is suggestive of a significant meniscus extrusion. When we go inside the knee, we can see that there is grade 2 chondromalacia on the femoral condyle and there is a reduced joint space. So what we will do is we will just see, and then we can see that there is a chondral lesion at the anteromedial edge of the tibia, and then we will just do a pie crusting of the medial compartment to increase the space so that we can approach the posterior as well as the anterior parts of the knee. We will prepare the posterior remnant, and when we just pull it, we will see that the root is detached from its insertion. This needs to be appreciated nicely. So this is, in my language, bipolar lesion, both problem on the front of the tibia. Here you can see the chondral lesion on the front of the tibial condyle right here, and then you have problem, the front problem. You can see that there is a eroded and bone exposed on the front, and on the back you can see that the meniscus root is torn, and when we try to pull it, you can see that whole of the root is actually avulsed from its origin. You can just see some flimsy shiny white fibers which are going into the soft tissue. Now we plan a bipolar repair. So we will repair the meniscus extrusion with a meniscus extrusion suture anchor on the anterior aspect. Here what we will do, we are using a suture fix all suture anchor the medial aspect of the tibial plateau, and this anchor will go into the tibial plateau, and this will be used as the suture for reduction of meniscus extrusion on the anterior part. So this is a bipolar repair. We repair both anterior and the posterior part to reduce the extrusion. Once this anchor is put, we will use specific techniques. We can use suture shuttles. In this particular case, we are using an ideal suture shuttle, and we need to pass the ideal suture shuttle 2 times to railroad the both of the two sutures through the meniscus periphery. So this pass is usually meniscocapsular junction, and we will pass the suture along with the chia through it. So the suture will eventually pass the meniscocapsular junction. Once it passes through the meniscocapsular junction, we will repeat this step for the other suture. Once both of these sutures are passed, we are ready to go for the meniscus root repair. This is the second suture, and usually this is at the junction of middle 1/3 and the anterior 1/3. So we want to reduce that part which is avulsed from the meniscus attachment, rim attachment, back to where it was on the tibia. The other thing that it does is it covers the chondral defect. So the chondral defect which is exposed will now be covered with the meniscal tissue, and hereby it will be protective for the meniscus. So here we can see that both of the sutures are now shuttled through the meniscocapsular junction, and once these both of the sutures are passed through the meniscocapsular junction, we can now focus our attention on the posterior aspect, that is the root itself. The root repair is done in a standard fashion. We use a curette to prepare the bed of the root because we want the root to heal to its own location or its own anatomical footprint. Once we can prepare it, we can just clean it with the shaver, and then what we can use is we can use specific jig, the root repair jig, to pass the bead pin through the footprint. So this is the native footprint. The bead pin is passed. At this point, we will be passing the sutures through the meniscocapsular junction. That repair pass. We are using a first pass mini suture system here to repair the meniscus nicely in this particular case. So we usually use two, and we try to pass these sutures more on the medial aspect so that we can have a very effect of the meniscus extrusion. So we pass it on the medial aspect, and minimum two of the sutures are passed, and we cinch these sutures. So eventually we have four suture limbs which we need to tie it back. After that, we will just pass the chia suture passer through the tunnel that we have made, and we will railroad all the four suture limbs through the tunnel back to the tibial footprint. So once these sutures are passed, all the sutures will now be tied on the anterior aspect. We'll pull it up, and with this pulling you can see that meniscus root is now attached back to its original footprint. And once it is done, we can usually tie it on the front of the tibia by using any fixation modality. I personally prefer a plain endo button to fix these. You can use a screw or you can use a washer as well. You can see that the root is nicely repaired. Once the root is repaired, we will focus our attention on the anterior part. You can see still that there is some bone which is exposed on the anterior part of the footprint, the chondral area which is exposed, and we need to reduce the extrusion, and we need to cover that area of the footprint as well. So we use a knot pusher to tie this knot on the anterior aspect of the reduction. So the chondral area which is exposed, the tibial chondral area which is exposed, will now be covered with the meniscus extrusion suture repair. So once we do this, we can see that very nicely the meniscus is reduced both from the posterior aspect as well as on the anterior aspect, and this is what we called repair. We reduce the meniscus extrusion not only from the back by doing a meniscus root repair, but we also reduce the meniscus extrusion from the front by using a repair on the anterior aspect. So this is a very nice repair that we are able to achieve, where we can definitely increase the life of the knee and delay the progression of arthritis to a great extent. You can see this is the final picture, and now whole of the meniscus is anatomically reduced posteriorly with the root repair sutures, and anteriorly with the meniscus extrusion suture anchor all suture fix anchors. Thank you.